If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
A live confrontation between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis exploded on live television. This wasn't social media trash talk, nor another hypothetical matchup that would never happen without a ring. It was a heated clash caught on camera, raw, real, and one that completely shifted boxing's narrative. Today, we break down what sparked the eruption, who emerged standing after the dust settled, and why fans are now demanding a fight that was never meant to happen but may now be too big to avoid. Tank versus Crawford, to names from two different realms. One rules the lightweight division, the other stands undisputed across multiple weight classes. They've never stepped into the ring together, and that's intentional. But months of rumors and subtle jabs built up to this explosive confrontation.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, win. Fuck.
Tank, question for you. You're a proud father.
Tank has been teasing the idea of moving up possibly to 147 and taking out anyone in front of him. He's fueled the talk by posting subtle videos and claiming he'd drop a southpaw like Bud with a single shot.
How does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
Damn. 147? I tap that trend, you know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
He said no chance.
I got round 5.
You got round 6.
Meanwhile, Crawford has stayed calm at the center of the storm, pointing out that Tank hasn't faced the same level of competition even in his undisputed run. The tension between them kept simmering, but when the moment hit live, unfiltered, and on air, that's what ignited everything.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like...
Just not your cup of tea, that's just not your...
Yeah, I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just... one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways, nah.
On the set of a major boxing panel, the conversation shifted to pound-for-pound rankings, and that was the trigger. Crawford, calm and steady, heard Tank's name, and the quiet tension instantly turned confrontational. Tank tried to sound bold, but Crawford pushed back smarter, sharper, and completely unfazed. Then it turned physical. Crawford snapped, stepped forward, shoved him, and things escalated fast. Tank tried to fire back with a punch, security rushed in, and the entire panel descended into chaos. Viewers were left witnessing one of the most explosive moments on a boxing broadcast in years. The entire boxing world jumped online with one burning question: now what? And let's be clear about who won the verbal exchange between Tank and Bud Terence Crawford. It all traces back to Tank versus Roach. Gervonta Davis's loss to Lamont Roach wasn't just a mark on his record. It was a shock wave that shook the entire sport.
In there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
And the moment that defined it came in the 9th round. That's when Roach caught Tank off guard, rocked him with a sharp combination, and sent the entire arena into an uproar.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
It should have been called a knockdown. Roach landed clean, and Tank's glove clearly touched the canvas, but the referee let it go. Still, to anyone watching, it was clear Roach was working harder, landing sharper shots, and showing greater determination. He earned that win. And Terence Crawford didn't waste a second rubbing salt in the wound, but went off on live television, saying the knockdown was real, that Roach got robbed, and that Tank was exposed. He threw multiple jabs at Tank, essentially calling him overhyped and underwhelming. The worst part? Tank couldn't even respond. The boxing world witnessed it all, and instead of defending him, they were calling him out.
I could have stopped him. It's me. It's me. Definitely my fault. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me too. That was on me for sure. Cause I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Just a lot going on. But again, it was myself, But you gotta go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little harder.
His reputation just suffered one of the biggest blows of his career. But maybe that's exactly why a fight with Bud isn't just hype hits become a must-watch. If Tank wants to redeem himself, make a statement, and silence the critics, there's only one path left: go head-to-head with the top pound-for-pound fighter and prove he still belongs at the summit. Here's where it gets strategic. Crawford didn't completely shut the door on the fight. But he didn't throw it wide open either. Instead, he issued a challenge: beat Keshin Davis first. And let's be real, Keshin isn't a tune-up. He's a legitimate threat to anyone in the division.
Davis, Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, and I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combinations.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
And
He's a legitimate powerhouse, backed by Floyd Mayweather, trained with serious intent, and hungry to make a statement of his own.
Luckily, now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He been calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd, like he coaching him. Like now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur, then you got Terence Crawford, and then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terence, it's never a close fight.
If Tank takes the challenge and wins, it only fuels more hype for the Bud fight. But if he avoids it, the narrative flips and all those doubts turn into facts. Meanwhile, the wild card Floyd Mayweather remains in play. Floyd and Tank may be apart, but his influence is everywhere in this drama. Keshin trains under him, Crawford respects him, and Tank is still struggling to step out of Floyd's shadow even if it feels like he's more trapped in it than ever.
Set you off because you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and
Yeah.
I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
This is
it on
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
And Floyd, once the bridge between both worlds, is now watching from the sidelines, possibly plotting his next strategic move.
Floyd left Bob Arum. It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not gonna elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
Floyd also weighed in on the feud between Tank and Bud, making his stance unmistakably clear. Tank got personal, dragging Crawford's family into the mix. That's when Floyd, Tank's former mentor, sided with Crawford, sending a strong signal that Tank had crossed the line.
There was some kind of crazy trash talk with Gervonta and Terence Crawford recently. And one of the things that I've always kind of noticed is most of the time, one of the things that's kind of off limits is families. Like, you usually don't, you know.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and so I wanted to kind of understand what your thoughts was about like some of those comments that was made. I think it was about Terence's wife. What, like, in your mind, where Because obviously, like, you know, you've been in this sport.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now. It's good to see him in the position that he's in. I think he has a beautiful family. I think he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful queen, a black queen, and there's nothing better than a black woman in this world. That's just my opinion. We all entitled to our opinion.
The feud between Gervonta Davis and Terence Crawford is only just beginning. Let's be honest, this back and forth with Gervonta Davis isn't even Crawford's main focus. He's got a much bigger target in sight, a fight that could change everything. Terence "Bud" Crawford is fully locked in on Canelo Alvarez. And this isn't just another big-name opponent, it's the defining challenge of his career. While Tank is swinging at opponents outside the ring, Crawford is zeroed in on strategy, discipline, and his legacy. He's not avoiding Tank, he's just refusing to let the outside noise distract him from the biggest fight of his career looming ahead.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
The build-up to Crawford versus Canelo is already heating up. Their press conferences carry a different intensity, not shouting, but cold stares, psychological games, and a mounting sense that something explosive is on the horizon.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
Crawford remains calm and calculated, while Canelo exudes the quiet confidence of a seasoned fighter. The tension in the room feels like it could erupt into chaos with just one comment.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev
was older. He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
For Crawford, this isn't about headlines, it's about making history. That level of pressure and purpose makes everything else, including Tank's antics, seem insignificant by comparison.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content. Share your thoughts in the comments, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.